Maybe you have, and maybe you haven't heard about the Autoport. Well, the Autoport is going to revolutionize the sale of the automobile. Channel 13 and The Sun have already covered some interesting facts, but Human Life brings you an exclusive interview from the Hilton Hotel conference room with the man with the Autoport plan, Jim Eagle.
Hello and welcome. My name is Jim Eagle. I'm the president and founder of Autoports. Autoports is a 400 square foot kiosk that, when placed in a shopping center, is capable of selling an automobile, or the consumer is capable of buying an automobile the same as he is on a car lot.
Buckle up out there. The way that you buy cars is going to be a thing of the past if one local man has his way.
That's right, Gabby. Take a look at a new invention that will change the way you buy cars.
I've spent close to 45 years in the automobile industry, and if there's one thing I've noticed, that is that people do not necessarily enjoy coming to a car lot. It first came to the forefront for me early on, years ago, when my daughter was in grade school, and she was harassed a little bit at school about her dad being a car salesman. She then said to me, "Well, Dad, why don't you change it? Why don't you make it fun and make it exciting and make it more like going to Disneyland than going to the dentist, as it were?"
Jim's daughter Jessica is all grown up now and going to college, but she'll play a part in her dad's virtual car dealership company, a business they say will change the way we buy cars, eliminating the stereotypical high-pressure salesman you encounter on the lot.
You'll go to your local shopping center, you'll walk in, you'll walk up the ramp to the center console. It's going to ask you what you would like to do. It's going to give you choices from take a demonstration ride, a virtual demonstration ride, shop for any make and model of car, have your credit approved, have your credit checked, have your trade-in appraised, shop for your insurance. It's going to ask you. When you tell it what you want to do and you say, "I'd like to shop for a car," it will direct you to Port 7 or Pod 7 is available. When you walk up to the pod, as you walk up and you step onto the platform on the back, the roof raises up to give easy access. You go in, you sit down, and now, as I've said, you're in a fully automated carputer. I like to tease about it because it's a combination of a computer and the car, all in one. As you grip the steering wheel, you notice that it's a keyboard incorporated in the steering wheel. The shifter is the mouse. There's a computer screen all around you. Surround sound, surround video is all around you. You're controlling your environment when you go in there, and it's very, very easy. Everything is very high-tech. By that I mean high-tech today translates to me as ease. So whether you're 5 years old or 95 years old, you're going to be able to go in and get walked right through this with no problem. If you'd like to talk to the car dealer, you're going to be able to do that. You'll be able to shoot right in by a video cam to your local car dealer if you like. If you don't want to talk to that car dealer, which I think most people go there sometimes, you can text. You can do whatever you'd like to do. Like I said, it's capable of taking you all the way through to the end and the purchase. You can drive home with the vehicle.
It's one-stop shopping. If you have questions about a typical make or model, that info is also available at the Autoport. You can even contact the dealership and ask them to bring a car to you to take it for a spin. The father-daughter duo says it's simply a better way to do business.
Even if you're not going to buy a car, I mean, even if you just want information, if you want to do your research before you go in there, you know, and before you walk on that lot and have the car salesman, you know, feeding you stuff, you'll know everything.
I think the world is ready for this. I think that of the 100 years or plus that the automobile has been around, every year the manufacturer comes out with a new make and model, a totally gorgeous new make and model, but they continue to market in the same manner, and that is the franchise car dealer. You have one choice. You can go on to the lot, and I again don't believe that that's the place of choice for the people. I think the internet was an attempt at changing that, but there's a missing link somewhere between the internet. It's said today, the statistics are that 85% of the people that buy an automobile shop on the internet, but only 7% buy on the internet. Now, why is that? There's no touch, there's no feel, there's no experience of the automobile. I believe that the Autoport is the missing link between the internet and the car lot. and that it will fill a void for people to where one day very, very few people, 85% of people will buy their vehicles at the Autoport because it's fun, it's exciting, it's easy, it's convenient. It's like being in the space shuttle or going to Disneyland, like I said. You control the whole thing. It's when you want to do it, as opposed to them telling you do this, do that, and them kind of feeding you and leading you where you want to be. You control the situation right down to the negotiations. And if you want to negotiate directly with him, as I said, you hit a button and you're on video cam, and he's there. But it's a totally, totally different, totally convenient way to buy a vehicle.
The Autoport concept, by the way, will be tested in Yuma. Jim and his daughter are still getting investors, but hope to open the first one later in the year. And they eventually want to expand the operation to San Diego and Phoenix.